Angry guy here. And foreign women will make modern women homeless. Foreign women will make modern women homeless. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
I don't want to be with the average man. The man that I want is someone who is understanding of that. And if that's asking for too much from the male species, then I must be better off alone then. I don't think I'm asking for the impossible. You literally just said that exotic dancers, lawyers, whoever, you love who you love.
Right.
Who you're drawn to is who you're drawn to. The average person is not going to want to make that jump. And that's okay, because I'm not talking to them. I don't need anybody average. I'm not average.
As the wife of an average man, I'm here to tell you that Brittany Renner probably doesn't even have the choice but to say that she doesn't want to be the wife of an average man. Most of average men are probably willing to spend a night or two with her, and that's probably it. I don't think that anyone is thinking about wifing her. And all of those high value men that she thinks that she is designed for, they're not going to want her either as a wife. Let's not judge her though. Let's take a look at her social media, reflect on what she is known for to the world. Not her hometown, to the whole world. She has booty pics all over her Instagram. I don't know if she has an OnlyFans, not my business. She has a short temper. She is known for targeting young athletes, and she has a pretty masculine personality. Besides doctors, lawyers, all of these top earners, these people have an image to protect, a reputation to uphold. And the last thing they need is a woman who doesn't know to protect her peace, who doesn't know how to follow a man's lead, but damn sure knows how to party all the time, knows how to drink, and knows how to pose in front of the camera. The only way Brittany Renner would be able to find a husband, she would have to delete all of her scandalous pictures. She would have to dress normal. She would have to stop acting like a high body count is something normal, because girl, 35 is up there. Okay, she would have to stop dancing on a man's lap on a podcast, and she would have to stop being so masculine and rather work on her femininity. But you know what, girl, there is so much that you would have to change. I would love to give Brittany the benefit of the doubt, but since her looks are her currency, it's probably going to be hard to do all of those changes. But at the end of the day, I do believe that she is a good person, but it seems like the evil spirit of Jezebel is just trapped in her body. So good luck from me to you, baby girl, and if you do need some consultation or some advice on how to be more feminine, send me a DM.
Get that money, Soraya. Get that money. Get that money, Soraya. Get that money. Get that money, Soraya. Get that money. That's what I like to hear. Get that money, Soraya. Get that money. Get that money, Soraya. Get that money. Y'all, I told you, nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. These women are going to need rehabilitation therapy. Soraya is about 40 years old, right around 40 years old. Brittany Renner is 51, my gosh, 31 years old, going on 51. Some of y'all will say that she doesn't look that bad, but let me tell y'all something. For 31, she is starting to look hard. She is starting to look rough at 31. All right. She's wearing a lot of makeup. You're starting to see like headlines popping up. She is not looking as young as she used to. This is the difference between a woman who stays off the streets versus a woman who spent all their time on the streets. Soraya is wrong about something. She said that this woman's body count is 35. So basically, Brittany did an interview, and she said in the interview that her body count was 35. This is a woman who literally talked about hooking up with so many dudes in the same week that she developed an infection and still did not care. She hooked up with so many dudes in the same week. She developed an infection, did not care, thought it was funny. And this woman only has a body count of 35, maybe 35 celebrities. She is known. She wrote a book about all the hookups she did with all of these famous men in Hollywood, all of these NBA players and top athletes. And you think that she only has a body count of 35? Maybe of all the celebrities she hooked up with, and even then, no. We all know that whenever a woman says her body count, you multiply by 3 to get the real number. If she says that her body count is 35. When you multiply by 3, that means that it's closer to 105. However, even then, that's still not telling you the entire story, because 35 very likely is the number of celebrities that she had relationships with, intimate relationships with. She's not counting the regular Joe Schmo towards that number. Honestly, I think her number is somewhere closer to around 300 or more. And I think a lot of you will agree with me on that. But I am very proud of Soraya. Get your money. I hope these women DM you. I hope you charge them well. You need to look at American currency. But she lived in America. She lived in Philadelphia. She knows the deal. Her man is over here right now, as far as I understand, getting his money. So, they're a couple, so that, the couple that prays together, stays together. So they'll make sure that they charge these women right. None of this $100, $200. No. If they can afford a $3,000 Prada bag, Louis Vuitton bag, $10,000 Louis Vuitton bag, they can afford $3,000 to $5,000. If Brittany Renner is a celebrity, okay, if she's out there getting that celebrity money, she can afford $1,000, $500 an hour consultation fees. Yeah, $500 an hour. I'm just being very, very real. You have to be crazy. Guys, in modern day society, when any of us need to go and see professionals now, we're spending hundreds of dollars an hour. Okay? I mean, guys, I'll be straight with you. I usually charge a minimum of $5,000 to $10,000 a month to train people in cryptocurrency. That's my going rate. To teach people about cryptocurrency, it's usually $5,000 to $10,000 a month. That's what I typically charge, and that's usually for like 1 or 2 lessons a week, where I'll create a lesson plan for people, and I will do custom lessons for, over the course of a couple of months. And I'll charge usually between $5,000 and $10,000, depending on the number of lessons and if we're going to be talking via Skype and so forth. Yeah, like about $500 an hour minimum. That's what I charge. You've got to be kidding me. So when you have these women that now they want help, you want to learn how to turn your life around. Oh, these women are going to need a lot of help. They're going to need this is a consultation. So this is an entire process. It's going to be cleaning off their social media. Okay. I mean, it's not just like one little thing. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be potentially having to work with companies to delete as much negative information from Google and other search engines as possible. It's going to be literally having to do a full rehabilitation of their image. And even then it's hard when she put her number out there, 35, and everybody knows it's closer to 105. It will have to be a major turnaround, and she's going to have to shift her expectations of what she expects to get, because she's been living this life that she really did not earn. Popping bottles, she's been living like a millionaire for over 10 years. Literally like a millionaire. I mean, the amount of money that has been spent on her by men, celebrity men, is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not the very millions of dollars. But the life that she's lived like a millionaire. Lived like a millionaire for over 10 years. Because women become millionaires at 18 because of their value. But now that she's in her 30s, she thinks that she's gonna go and get the kind of man that she wants. And come on, y'all. It's absolutely ridiculous. But you have to wake up and realize that this is what these women are doing, because now the roosters are coming home to crow. The writing is on the wall. That's why I warned y'all about M2 Part 2. The women are starved. They're struggling out there. The streets are rough right now. So they're going to be going after every dude, following suits after every dude to get that money. Because guys, they have nowhere to turn to. And this whole, I will tell you right now, something is going to come. Something is coming, like some form of universal basic income, some form of advanced social welfare program is coming, because Gen Alpha, the generation after Gen Z, many of them will never enter the workforce ever, and someone's going to have to pay for that. And many Gen Zers are not going to enter the workforce at all, or they're not going to stay in the workforce. And you could say, okay, well, they're all going to be homeless. No. If you look at what's happening right now, there's major Social Security reform chats happening where the millennials and Gen Z are all plotting to completely obliterate Social Security or reform it. And I made a poll about this, and there were a bunch of people who said, nope, it's not going to happen. Millennials and Gen Z are going to keep Social Security. And it's like, it's a complete and utter disconnection from the world. This is not how the actual reports are playing out. They're going to cut Social Security. They're going to wipe it out entirely. Because for men and for these generations, they feel like no one cares about them anyway. And Gen Z is evil. They're a group of really narcissistic people that only care about themselves and don't care about others. And also, they have the internet, so they know exactly who the baby boomers are. So they're gonna wipe this out. And Gen X will be just fine. Gen X is the most resilient generation in modern history. Gen X will be just fine. Gen X will do what Gen X has always done. Walk away. You know, I made a poll, and so many people agreed with it, that when Gen X passes away, most people won't even know. Most people won't even know when a Gen Xer passes away, because that's just the way they like it. I love Gen X so much. They're not perfect people, but as a generation, they were great people. You know, compared to what we have today, and even before them, you know, they're great. They're the most level-headed, balanced generation. It won't be the millennials that save us, maybe some of the older millennials, but it'll be a combination of older millennials and level-headed Gen Xers, because everyone else is intolerable. The boomers are intolerable. Gen Z, they're just unbelievable. Gen Alpha, like, ew. Like, Gen Alpha is just like, bro, you all are going to collapse when you see Gen Alpha. And the things that Gen Alpha is twisted. They are twisted. Gen Z is bad. Really, really bad. But Gen Alpha is twisted. Like, it's like, Jesus help us, Jesus help us, Jesus help us. Guys, you need to wake up and realize that we're not at the end. M2 was the very end. We're heading towards a new beginning right now. We're heading towards a new beginning right now. What you're seeing with M2, that's just a pre-game show. But I am so proud of Soraya. I am so proud of her talking about she's gonna get her money. You get your money. I hope you get as much. Listen, she needs to really do her research, and her rates need to really adapt, because inflation is crazy right now. So she really can't be out here charging just anything and everything, you know? She really needs to get that in order, because but she already knows she's a grown woman, she's an adult. But none of this nonsense are out here charging $100. No. These women need to, if they can afford Fendi, if they can afford Gucci, they can afford to put it on a credit card. They can afford to put that consultation on a credit card. You know, I'm just being very real. And if, you know, and life coaches, they charge a lot. They charge a lot, because a lot of these women, they need rehabilitation. They need rehabilitation, you know. But I'm so proud of Soraya getting her money. Guys, what do you think regarding this? Foreign women will make modern women homeless. I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about them there. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.